Born Pierce Brendan Brosnan on May 16, 1953, in the small Irish town of Navan, County Meath, his early years were marked by solitude and separation. His father left when he was an infant, and his mother moved to London to train as a nurse, leaving young Pierce in the care of relatives. He later moved to a boarding house where independence was not a choice, but a necessity. These early experiences instilled resilience and self-reliance, shaping his character long before adulthood. Amidst the isolation, he observed life closely, storing impressions that would later fuel his emotional depth on stage and screen. Reuniting with his mother and discovering art. At age 11, Brosnan reunited with his mother in London, a reunion that opened a world brimming with art, cinema, and imagination. The city's vibrancy ignited curiosity, and a single moment, watching a fire eater at a circus, planted a fascination with performance that quietly defined his path. His shy and observant nature gave way to introspection, helping him process life's complexities. In this environment, he nurtured a love for storytelling and expression, laying the foundation for his future in acting. These formative experiences were pivotal, merging emotional sensitivity with a growing desire to connect through performance. Training and early career recognition. Brosnan honed his craft at Drama Centre London, where classical discipline met his natural charisma. His instructors quickly recognized a unique combination of emotional intelligence and presence, qualities that distinguished him from his peers. By the 1980s, he gained attention through television roles, most notably in Remington Steele, where his portrayal of a modern gentleman hero showcased charm and sophistication. These early successes established a reputation for professionalism and grace, providing him with opportunities to explore complex characters. It was during this period that Brosnan began balancing ambition with authenticity, a philosophy that would guide his entire career. The Bond era and global stardom. In 1995, Brosnan achieved global recognition as James Bond in GoldenEye, becoming the franchise's fifth 007. His portrayal blended elegance, lethal confidence, and emotional nuance, revitalizing the series for a new generation. Films like Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, and Die Another Day solidified his status, proving that Bond could be both action hero and layered human being. Brosnan's approach emphasized vulnerability alongside charm, reshaping audience expectations. The role defined a period of his life in the public eye, yet he consistently sought balance, demonstrating that fame did not diminish his capacity for introspection or appreciation for the quiet moments outside of the spotlight. Life beyond. James Bond. While Bond brought him international fame, Brosnan resisted being typecast. He embraced dramatic roles in The Matador, romantic elegance in The Thomas Crown Affair, musical delight in Mamma Mia, and diverse later projects including The Misfits, False Positive, Black Adam as Dr. Fate, The Outlaws, Fast Charlie, and The Thursday Murder Club. Each role reflected versatility, curiosity, and a commitment to reinvention. For Brosnan, longevity in the industry relied not on nostalgia, but on the courage to challenge expectations. His career demonstrates a delicate balance between commercial appeal and artistic integrity, emphasizing that true accomplishment is measured by depth and authenticity rather than fleeting acclaim. Love and Loss. Marriage to Cassandra. Harris Brosnan's personal life carried profound weight, particularly his marriage to actress Cassandra Harris in 1980. Their partnership was defined by shared creativity, devotion, and love. Brosnan adopted her 2 children, embracing fatherhood with commitment and tenderness. Her long battle with ovarian cancer tested his resilience, shaping his understanding of love, mortality, and compassion. Her death in 1991 left an enduring mark, reshaping his emotional landscape. This period of grief became a quiet teacher, deepening his empathy and shaping how he connected with others. Love, for Brosnan, was not just a feeling, but an active, sustaining force in both life and career. Renewal and family with Keisha Smith. A decade after Harris's passing, Brosnan found love and stability with journalist and activist Keisha Smith. Their relationship emphasized groundedness, warmth, and shared purpose, forming the cornerstone of his renewed family life. Together, they raised 2 sons and cultivated a partnership admired for its authenticity and tenderness. Brosnan credits Smith with helping him rebuild a life centered on gratitude and reflection. Their marriage highlights how resilience and love can coexist, allowing healing without diminishing past sorrows. Family became the axis around which he rebuilt, providing him with emotional anchoring as he continued to evolve professionally and personally. Friendship with Robin Williams Brosnan's reflections extend beyond family and career, particularly regarding his friendship with the late Robin Williams forged during Mrs. Doubtfire. He recalls Williams as a force of lightning, improvisational brilliance tempered with humility, generosity, and profound emotional depth. On set, Williams treated everyone with kindness, from child actors to crew members, blending humor with vulnerability. Brosnan remembers that for Williams, laughter was not performance, but a form of healing. Their friendship revealed a side of Williams unseen by the public, a gentle, introspective man whose light touched all around him. Grief and reflection after loss. When Williams passed in 2014, Brosnan felt a tangible shock as though a light had gone out. He struggled to reconcile the immense joy Williams gave with the private suffering he endured. Reflecting years later, Brosnan speaks with measured respect, focusing not on speculation, but on the humanity Williams shared so freely. He recognizes the extraordinary gift of a life lived with such depth, humor, and empathy. The loss reinforced for Brosnan the fragile beauty of life and the importance of cherishing genuine connection both on and off screen. Legacy of humanity. Brosnan emphasizes that Williams' true legacy lies in the humanity he expressed, his generosity, compassion, and emotional honesty. For Brosnan, remembering Williams is an act of gratitude and reverence. Their shared moments reveal a truth often hidden behind public personas, that brilliance and vulnerability coexist, that laughter and sorrow are intertwined, and that the quiet ways we impact others are as significant as our achievements. Through this friendship, Brosnan deepened his own understanding of empathy, the fragility of life, and the importance of living fully in both joy and sorrow. Reflection and gratitude. At 72, Brosnan reflects on his life with clarity, embracing both heartbreak and gratitude. From childhood abandonment to global stardom, from personal loss to renewed love, his journey is one of resilience, introspection, and transformation. He honors Williams not only as a genius, but as a man whose light enriched everyone around him. Brosnan's reflections reveal a life lived with intention, emphasizing that connection, compassion, and authenticity are the truest measures of success. In honoring those he has loved and admired, he demonstrates that the legacy of a life well lived is ultimately found in the humanity shared along the way.